Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate checking out the video. This one is going to be a little bit different. This one might be even a little bit embarrassing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys almost a little game that I've been playing before I started making videos. One of the reasons why I decided to make videos. I watch card breakers. They're always chatting, talking to themselves, all that kind of stuff. So I was kind of doing the same thing. With Rat Packs, what I do is I try and make the best lineup that I can out of each individual pack, and then just see which pack gave me the best lineup to work with. Right now for this I have two 1990 Fleers and two 1988 Tops. Both are basically worthless, but both are perfect for something like this. My little rules that I made for myself is I don't use all-star cards or inserts. It's all about the base cards. If you use all-star cards or any kind of inserts, it gets to be too much of an all-star team. It's too easy. I don't normally worry about pitchers. It's just a batting lineup. Just because, I don't know, I only have so much time in my hand, and, I do get bored of the game pretty quickly. But I thought I'd give it a shot on a video just for the joke of it. Looking at the packs, I see Sandy Alomar Jr. as a catcher. Catchers are one of the harder positions to fill in this. I think catchers have the least amount of players on there. So right off the bat, I have a Lance Parrish and Sandy Alomar Jr. So I give those two packs the best shot as of right now. So I'm going to open it up. When I start to get bored of it, then I start to get bored of it, and that's it. I'm going to do the two packs with the catchers in it first and just kind of see where it goes from there. Again, something just for the joke of it, something that I do. It's not always about pulling the hits or the most expensive cards or whatever it might be. Sometimes it's just opening up some cards like you used to when you were a kid. Some of us are lucky enough where we still get to open up some baseball cards here and there and just take a minute or two to relax and look at something that has nothing to do with real life. Not gambling on it. We're not trying to get big hits or anything like that. It's just a matter of kind of enjoying yourself a little bit. So right off the bat, Sandy Alomar Jr., while not a great hitter, he's definitely a catcher. So he's going to be, I'm sure, on my team. I have these things kind of laid out. I generally, which way would I do this? Best hitter to least hitter is generally where I'd go. He's going to hopefully be towards the back, if I had to guess. Dave Winfield, on the other hand, he is going to be towards the front. Except for his stuck. There we go. Do they have positions on here? Just outfield. So 3 outfielders, so he's definitely an outfielder. He's going to be way, way up there. He's got 350 home runs. He's got 200 stolen bases. So I'm going to put him somewhere in the middle of my lineup to begin with. Glenn Wilson, probably not. Devon White, he's definitely a possibility. Fred McGriff, he should be a Hall of Fame as far as I'm concerned. So he's definitely in the lineup. Devon White is definitely a maybe. You never know what kind of run you can get. Von Hayes, I'd have to put him above Devon White. So Devon White, sorry, you're going to be backed up there. Pat Borders is catcher. Normally I'd use him, but I already got a catcher. R.J. Reynolds, I don't think he can beat my catchers. Ethan Gladden. Shortstop. Because I don't have a shortstop yet, I'm actually going to put him up there, hopefully with little intentions of using him. First base is filled. Pitcher we're not too worried about. Infield. And hey, well, where I said these cards were worthless, this isn't exactly worth a whole lot, but still it's Ken Griffey Jr. So as an outfielder, he's definitely going to be my center fielder. It's a nice little run there. So not bad for the first third of a Rat Pack. Got a team going. Mike Gallego, second baseman. Again, I'm going to put him in there just because I don't have anybody else right now. Hopefully I don't have to use him. Ron Jones, no. Sanchez, Junior Ortiz, catcher I got. Catcher, lots of catchers. Remember, look, there's another catcher. Remember when I said there weren't that many catchers? Wrong. So this, I would say right away, through the amount of cards I've looked at, is a very good team. Wade Boggs is third base. I'm going to have a Hall of Fame team. They normally don't go quite that good. This is Otis Nixon. I always liked him. I felt a little bad for him. Always liked him. Still have another third. Still trying to round out what position do I need. Catcher, first, second, third, short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and then a DH. Okay, well, I do have a spot for a DH, too. see. Now this is starting to get a little soft here. Kevin Moss. That's a name. That might have been worth something way back in the day. I remember the run he went on when he first came up. Well, looks like that first third was the real third. Canseco, this doesn't count because of that. Okay, so then that's about it. So I'm going to probably use Devon White also. So, you know, definitely not the greatest of second baseman or shortstop, catcher. But to have Wade Boggs, Fred McGriff, Dave Winfield, Ken Griffey Jr., Von Hayes, Devon White, Sandy Alomar, Joey Reed, and Gallego, it's not too bad. I mean, Von Hayes had a ton of stolen bases. Batting average is okay. I don't know if he's my leadoff hitter necessarily. Yeah, I mean, this lineup is so top heavy. I mean, really, so 1, 2, 3, 4 great players, 5 good players. Devon White, up until this point at least, I mean, he started off his career pretty good. Lots of stolen bases. He's right there with like a Von Hayes type. So, I mean, as far as the order, I don't know if I'm going to kill myself about the order right this second. I'm going to leave these guys up. I'm going to bring out a 1988 top set and just see if we could build something to beat them. That Griffey card, I mean, it's actually somewhat well centered and whatnot. Probably be the card that I would keep from this break. Oh yeah, remember, same deal. All these cards are going to go towards a winner, except I get to keep one card. I'm assuming that Griffey, you know, sorry to say for anyone who's looking for the win, but would probably be the card that I would keep. Let's take a look at 88 Topps, see if we can get anything that at all compete with this kind of a team. And they don't have the positions in the front, which is a bummer. Harold Reynolds could be making the team. I'm going to put him down here for now. Ozzie Smith is on the team as a shortstop. Bob Brenly. Tim Wallach. Wasn't he halfway decent? Third baseman. Yeah, he had some power. Batting average. I mean, he's good enough to be at least as a possibility, unless he gets replaced. I got my leadoff hitter, Vince Coleman. Alan Trammell as a shortstop. I mean, he could be a DH. He runs and stuff like that, so it's possible. Lance Parrish, we know the catcher. I said I wanted him, so I'm going to take him. Dwyer. What else we got? Candy Maldonado. I mean, you know, not exactly a great hitter. Great name. Don Mattingly would be my first baseman, but we don't count all-star cards. Langston could be a starting pitcher. This team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jim Hunter. Huh. Honorary captain. Interesting. Hey, Al Leiter. This is the... Now I forget. Is this the error one or is this the good one? This... Does that look like him? That's funny. Isn't that funny? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Alright, well this is not looking like the greatest of teams ever assembled. I mean, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 made the cut. That means I gotta have another 3. I think without a doubt, even though Vince Coleman is a great leadoff hitter, I got some defense and a little bit of running here, the Fleer is definitely the winner still. So much so that I'm not even going to kill myself trying to compete the rest of the team. So I'm going to move these guys to the side. Let's try another pack of the Fleer. Now remember I said nothing valuable. There's a Griffey Jr. 90. Oh, not a rookie. What am I saying? Second year card. But still, you know. If you graded that as a 9, I still don't think it's worth even grading, to tell you the truth. How many of those cards are made? 1 billion? 2 billion? Let's see what these Fleers can do. Again, we're not too worried about the pitcher. Wally Joyner's a first baseman. I'll put him down, but hopefully don't use him. Jimmy Key was one of my favorites. As a Yankee, I was a big fan of his. He pitched really well for the Yankees. Todd Stottlemyre. Another Yankee connection. Hey, checklist. Where's that guy that rips all the cards and says, "Ooh, checklist"? He's got merch about checklists. Checklists. Never quite understand that. Rafael Belliard, I would say, is not going to be good enough. Boggs, but we don't do that. So this team, all of a sudden, let's flee around. Although the last batch, it was just the one. Hey, Ben McNeil, remember this card? People just go crazy for this card. He was supposed to be like the big pitcher. Roberto Kelly, I mean, is he really? He's not competing with any of them. Kevin Brown, is that a rookie? I'm not even sure. John Smoltz, you know, a lot of great pitchers. I see a Dwight Gooden back there, specialty card. How did Dwight do in '89? 9-4. So that must have been kind of the beginning of the end for his like whoop-de-doo. The year before that, 248 innings pitched. Yeah, I mean, this team is looking a little bit on the light side. Oh, keep it classy. Keep it classy, everybody. Just move on. Keep it classy. Terry Steinbach would be my catcher. But he's going to be a catcher for a team that doesn't really exist. I mean, Ruben Sierra is an outfielder, I guess. Ronald Smith. We don't count all-star cards, though. That's a nice card. Keith Hernandez could be my first baseman for sure, although Wally Joyner, somebody's a DH, and that's fine. Greg Vaughn is an outfielder. All right, so I mean, same kind of deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, but I had to pick up 4 more from kind of what I consider to be mostly scrubbed, so for sure, this is not beating the first pack. And then I'm going to do one more rack pack. This one's, again, of the 88 Topps, 42 cards. Can anyone take out the, I don't know what you'd call this team. They're all pretty, I guess the Griffey-led team. I'm going to say somebody is, the best player on that. You have to say Griffey, right? Yeah, for sure. Sorry, Griffey, kind of banging him around there. Remember, I was always kind of annoyed with Griffey as a kid because he went against the Yankees. Something about the hats, wearing backwards, and Buck Showalter didn't like that, and then I always thought he kind of dissed the Yankees. But, hey, Rafael Palmeiro, well, he's definitely starting first baseman. Greg Gagne, I mean, he was like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to count him enough to compete with that team. Lane Dykstra could probably play for a team. Vince Coleman is a great leadoff hitter again. Alan Trammell's a good shortstop. So this pack, maybe. I'm going to try and come back a little bit here. All-star cards don't count. All-star cards don't count. Eric Davis. So a little power, a little speed there. That was always a card I liked. I think everybody liked that. The Bash Brothers. That was a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. A lot of all-star cards, which doesn't help my little game here. A lot of those cards don't help. Hey, that's another outlier. And so now, even though I like the Coleman, Davis, Palmeiro startup, it's still not better than Boggs, McGriff, Winfield, Jr., Von Hayes, Devon White. That's definitely the winning team. So I can't say that this is the greatest team that I've ever assembled. It's very top heavy. Again, I don't even know exactly what I would do as far as a lineup. I'm not sure who's the number one. Winfield used to steal some bases, but he ain't stealing anything anymore. 322 batting average, though. But, just to show you the winning team. And what do they win? What do I win? Nothing. Well, I win a Griffey, I guess. So the best team Best team that a Rack Pack could buy. I'm going to put the Griffey to the side. That will be the card that I take, I guess. Ron Hayes, Devon White, Sandy Elmore. All right, and that's it. That's the game that I would play when I'm sitting by myself, sometimes late at night in my kitchen, opening up some cards, just looking to kill some time, have a little fun. And I'd say, oh, good job. That team won. Good job, winners. And all the losers, don't worry, because you're probably still getting paid millions of dollars because you're professional baseball players. So don't worry about it. Anyway, same deal. If you want all these cards, minus the Griffey, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be giving them all away within about a week or so, a little bit more than a week. Appreciate you watching. Go Yankees.